Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home, okay? And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Yeah, I got that plunderer's instinct. I can find some good shit in here.
Ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could
A young Marxist over there?
No, maybe this one. Where did I put all the? How has this place become such a mess?
You kind of just... What? What was that? That happened when I stopped recording the last time, too. That was a real Nuke's top 5 moment right there. Did you see it? Objective, talk to Linda? I don't want to talk to Linda. I want to look around. Dead weight. What's this? Dear
Whoever
Mr.
owned this place before had some lousy luck.
You read that fast? My god. Anyway. Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Necks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully, moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. That got dark very fast. Respectfully, R. Straker. Damn, just leave the letter out in the open like that. Oh. That... You gotta have the skeleton hanging like that? Anyway, what else we got around here? I know, talk to Linda, but I'm looking around. Hello.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
Oh,
There's
you just do a
gotta be
chat.
another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Alright. Look at all those floppy disks. How many of you out there don't know what a floppy disk is? Interesting placement of the chairs. Oh, look at that skeleton. He's not being hung. Why?
Surely there's something that can help us amongst all this junk.
Why, by the way, do you have multiple skeletons? Many bones. Many bones and skeletons. Why? Just hanging around. Oh, nice pair of headphones. Oh, hey, you just... Oh. Is this a taxidermied bird? Oh, I can just give it a nice look. A nice look-see. Oh, you got swords? You got the good old cutlass? I'm not here to talk just yet. What's this? Gasoline? Gasoline pump. That's not a real gasoline pump, is it? Is this what antique stores are like? I've never been in an antique store. We got some baskets of flowers. Are they real flowers? They're probably gonna go bad. Lady. Where... Where did you get this, lady? I know a certain a certain someone who carried around a tool like this. I know him pretty well, actually. Me and him were like buddies in the days of Dead by Daylight's color graded ranking system.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
Yeah, you're telling me. All right, so questionable. Uh, oh, what's that? Pin? A smiley pin. I have some questions about you now, lady. Why you got your hands on that? A TV. Turn it on.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
What do you what do you mean? Who don't watch this creep fest? You first off, you turned it on. Second off, are you not directing a horror movie? Alright, I think that's, oh, nope, there's still more to see. There's still more to see, my dudes. What's this? Film reel? Why? Why the music? Why? Why the music sting? Why the music cue? What's going on? That was something? What's this? Hey!
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
It's the Trapper. Uh-huh. That's cool. Again, why do you have that? Lady, do you know who that is? Do you know who that weapon back there belonged to? I gotta assume you do not have these items in your shop by coincidence. Oh, you just go check doors? Doors? What happens if I try to open the door? She said make yourself at home. So, I mean, what better way to make yourself at home than just snoop around and open up all the doors? I can go behind the counter. She doesn't care. I can open up this door. Oh, well. I guess I could have assumed that they were both locked. Alright. Wait, can I find any other? Well, if they had any other Dead by Daylight specific artifacts around here, they'd probably highlight it for me. Alright, what's going on?
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
Oh, yeah?
You're in
Gonna be a
luck.
downer on your day?
A very fine item indeed.
Oh.
Yes. Whoa. May I?
I insist.
Gee, how much?
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly.
Are
what
you
we
really
had in
being a
mind.
begging chooser?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$10.
$10.
Seems a little high for a camera like that. I know it's like what, the 80s, but You're such. You know what? I'm gonna take over your mind and make you be appreciative for a second.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Fate changed. You accepted the storekeeper's price.
Thank you very much.
$10
Thanks for finding us a
reduce.
camera.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Listen, my dude, don't be so creeped out about like this old lady. For all you know, it's an old lady in an antique shop running an antique shop.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a
Do it.
moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Did you? Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Sock
Emergency sock quarter?
quarter? What? That dude out there needs to not be so creeped out by the lady running the antique shop. Because, I mean, listen. He doesn't know what's going on in there. We do, though. I saw that little doll, the Trapper. Why did she have that? I saw the weapon that the Wraith uses to attack people. He doesn't know that's what it is. So, he needs to calm down. I can do the concerned bit for him. What's this? Best
First
left buried.
movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried, The Dark Mythology of the Lost Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike. Not because they wish to marvel at the performance of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. Oh, there's more. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance, the most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film star for its own twisted machinations. Okay. Why do you give me a page of something to read? And, like, on the right side, when you try to make it easier to read, you only provide part of what is on the page. I'm looking over, I read that on the right. I looked over at the page, and I realized what's on the right is only, like, the last paragraph of those 3 little paragraphs there on the page. I'm gonna try and read on the page, like the page proper. Was this just paranoia? A manifestation of pressure? Or perhaps even a particularly intense form of method acting? What is undeniable is that anxiety turned to hysteria amongst the crew when Dean's iconic Pentimento? Pentimento? What does pentimento mean? That makes me think of pasta. Dean's iconic pizza pasta phantom was discovered abandoned on the desert roadside, the keys still in the ignition, and his signature cigarette lighter unclasped on the seat. You know, they're saying Dean, this guy could pass for like a, young Dean Winchester, if you really wanted to. Maybe grow a little bit of the facial hair. Production immediately halted, but Dean was never found. Raveldo, mourning the loss of his primo Viano, shelved his masterpiece, and what footage there is has never been seen since. Apparently just sitting in a private vault in the Raveldo family estate. Yeah, okay. Lost Movie Magazine. There's a long lineage of lost movies resulting in dark myths and superstitions. Are those paper towels down there? Do you just got paper towels free balling on the shelf there? That's crazy. Is milk also is milk really a quarter? Oh, what's this? Open. Oh, we get to drink it? Ah, yeah. Waterlogged shoe. 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush. King? You got the shine. You got the shine, King! 40 cents off. Voted equal 1. 125. Is that the price? Cereal? That's crazy. What's that right there? What's that? It looks like a little one of those little square like dog or cat food tins. Maybe it's got tuna in it? 79 cents? Man. Groceries back in the day before the Reagan era, huh? Milk. The large dairy. Milk. Inspect the milk. Oh, missing.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
Missing Benny Baker. Missing since... Oh. Oh, wait. Does this? I'm assuming this takes place in America. I don't think the developers are necessarily American. I know that behavior is like French. So I noticed because they got the date. They have the date be day, month, year instead of the American style month, day, year. Which day, month, year makes a lot more sense than a month, day, year. But anyway, missing since April 24th, 1980. It's from Garfield. From Garfield. How does he feel about lasagna? Hair brown, eyes brown, height 4'6", weight 65 pounds. Kinda skinny, ain't you? If you can identify this missing youth, please call Cedar Hills Sheriff's Department. Missing persons. 364-555-0142. It's not a real number, is it? Screenshot and tell it to my friend later, get him to call it. Wait, we're here to get milk, aren't we? Why am I putting it back? Oh no, I'm not, okay. FD what? Drink after use tonic? One taste and you'll be hooked? Oh, hey. Hey now. Be careful with that terminology. Oh. An arcade game. Oh, I don't... Oh, this is just, Oh, this is just like, what's it called? It's Galaga, right? I don't actually know if it's Galaga that I'm thinking of. Oh, they're just, oh, okay. Oh, let me get through one level. Oh, I'm not, Oh, the game still goes. That's kind of cool. Coca-Cola bottles. You can convince me those aren't Coca-Cola bottles. Anything else to see around here? What's that little sign say? The Fake Hand. Watch Super 8 movies. Okay. I don't know what that means, but let's get on with the show here. I'm here to buy some milk.
Oh. Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
Oh, okay.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
Yeah, I don't think a bookworm's a real worm either. Smart ass.
So, we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
I'm buying milk.
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
Buy me that milk. Let me pay for it.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
25 cents for a carton of milk.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie.
I still cannot
At
get
the old
over the
Cedar
fact
Studio.
that that's pronounced Time.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
Yeah, let's go.
But
What?
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
Oh,
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today. But we're
oh.
gonna
Speaking
sneak on
of,
in to shoot the
speaking of,
rest.
no, you're not.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Oh my god. They're putting on a pretty bad lie.
Okay.
He knows what's
You
up.
need a ride home?
Oh yeah. Let me just get my bag.
And, you know, close up shop, too. Since you seem to be the only one here. Don't... Listen. I think they get it. You don't have to be like this.
Chris.
Come on. Come on.
I'm sorry I was a little harsh with
Oh,
your friends
okay.
before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Provocative or defiant? I don't want to be defiant against him. Let's go for provocative, I guess.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons.
Yeah, well, every place that you go to
You
in your
ready?
line of work, at least.
Take care.
Take that milk and go on home.
I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Okay.
Let's make a movie.
Oh, oh God. Dead by Daylight sound effects.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands,
What?
what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill.
You
But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Is the power of the entity allowing you to do time hopping shit? How are you younger in the future but older in the past? Oh, jeez, you fucking slept here? You slept here while they watched you? That's oh. I mean, I don't know if I would even say that I wouldn't do the same. Compassionate or probing? Let's go compassionate.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh my god. You are
I feel
such a
awfully
snob
impressed with the best
nerd.
Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So
Oh my god, it's
all
only a
our
big
film
deal to
strips,
nerds
they're
like
part of
you.
this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that
Yeah?
stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Have you seen this place? I don't
Why
think
do you
that'll be a
she wants
problem.
it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I
I
mean,
prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here. Someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
dismissive or commanding. Well, I mean, she's the one most directly attached with the movie, so I feel like she would want to know the most. So, let's be a little commanding. Also, this Augustine lady is not necessarily worried about her privacy, considering she left the fucking front door unlocked in the middle of the night, so...
What are you waiting for?
Huh.
Now, this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
Yeah,
In
bro.
business, we don't call them marks.
Yeah?
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you.
Yeah, okay.
A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
How do you know about Murder Mill?
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay? You want to know the truth? When I
Yeah.
first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found, and the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you create a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself.
I mean,
It took me a couple years.
enough belief
but
in something gives it some sense of
the
reality.
opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it. I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Oh,
Hey,
we're finally joining.
just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.